Hi, I'm Sharma Karan with Thai Healing Massage Academy. Welcome to another edition of Thai Massage Tips and Tricks. Today we will talk about a treatment protocol. So let's say you want to do a stretch. But that's not all you need to do, or that's not all you need to know. You can do it the right way or the wrong way. So let me show you what not to do. I will show you the wrong way. So we're dealing with a hip stretch now, and the stretch goes like this. You put the foot here in your groin, hold the leg in with your left hand that it doesn't slide out, put the right hand against the hamstrings, and then you lean down. So now if you do this quickly, you just do your stretch and go right down. This is scary because there are two problems here. First of all, if you do this quickly, you cannot feel how her body reacts. The second problem is that for her, if she's a little bit stiff and the stretch happens to be painful, she will immediately resist it. She will tense up against it. So there are two things, and they're both negative elements. So how do you change it so that it works for both me as a therapist and for her as a recipient? And that's very simple. You just have to slow down. If you do it slowly, then you feel what's happening. You feel where is the resistance. You can watch her face. If there is any pain, maybe it will show in the face, or maybe there's something in her body that you feel. If you do it quickly, you feel nothing. If you do it slowly, you can feel things. So you want to go in slowly, especially for the first stretch. So you go slowly and focus on feeling, watching, observing. Like this. Now, let's talk about another element. I have my hand wrapped around her knee. She's a woman, so she has breasts. So if I get close to her breast, I slide my hand out, because she's flexible enough so that the knee can go all the way down and touch her breasts. With a man, that's no problem. But with a woman, you have to pull your hand out, and then when you get out of the stretch, then you put the hand back around her leg so that the foot doesn't slide out. So it looks like this. I slowly go down, not very intensely, slide my hand out, bring it back in. So the first time you do this, do it slowly and gently. Don't go all the way down. Now she's flexible enough, I really can go all the way down without any problems. But if you work on someone a little bit stiff, don't go as far as you can with a stretch. First, do it a little bit, slowly, come out. The next one, go a little bit further down. And the third one, even a little bit further. So now what you should add in, that you communicate with your client. If there is any chance that the stretch will be painful, you don't really want to use the word painful. It's better to ask if there's any discomfort. So you should communicate with the client that you can get some feedback if you're not sure. So it looks like this. You do your stretch. Is there any discomfort? And where? Here. Okay. How much is it between 1 and 10?
Maybe 7.
A 7. Okay. So now I know exactly what's going on. It's a little bit too much for her, and well, I know where it generally hurts. It's always in here. But I mean, she told me that. So now she understands that I'm really working with her, not just on her. And I can modify what I'm doing. So I know it's a little bit painful. So I do a little bit warm up first, a little bit circling in here to loosen it up a little bit. Or I might just decide, instead of going straight down with a stretch, I do a little bit rocking or a little bit circling like this. And then I'll do it again. When I did a little warm up, now I do the stretch again. All this is only possible if you work slowly. You can see this is very different what I've been doing here from just saying, okay, I know this hip stretch here, let's just do it. 1, 2, 3. That feels mechanical, insensitive, cold, non-caring, and it can be potentially painful, and it prevents me from feeling anything. So that's really a totally wrong way of doing it. So the right way is slow, with awareness, with sensitivity, with feeling, include communication with the client, and then you can do even a strong stretch without running the risk that it causes pain or that the client won't say anything, but they just won't come back to you because the session was painful for them. So that's what I call treatment protocol. You take one stretch and you gradually, slowly ease into it, build up to it, communicate with the client, and then you know what's going on with the client. The client feels really taken care of and the stretch is effective.